Oh, actually, we live. Okay.
Yes, man, we are live. Okay. Hey,
Okay.
Meenmoney. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing, man?
Great, man. It's great to have this chat with you. I've been, following your channel and I've been kind of fascinated by you and
I
your
appreciate
energy.
it.
So, yeah, man, sure. So, I wanted to know about your journey before we get to the whole YouTube stuff. Tell me about yourself and your whole career because I'm sure before you started the YouTube channel, I'm sure you were doing a particular career, if I'm correct.
Well, I ain't gonna say I was really doing a career though, man. I was always
Okay.
been like a free spirit, so I always been trying
Okay.
to like I ain't gonna say get that back. I've always been trying, be that businessman, be that top person though. I mean, I've done jobs. If you want to say like jobs, I've
Mm,
done
mm, mm,
various
mm.
odd jobs though, man. But I've never really been a person that's like, I want to. This is a career I wanted. I've always been like a personality, like an entertainer type of person, like things like that. So I've always been trying to chase like that success, like that high success. I never really wanted to work for somebody, so I've always wanted to kind
Okay.
of do my own thing.
Okay. But out of curiosity, what was your first job and like which out of those jobs was at least satisfying for you during that time period?
You said least satisfying or most satisfying?
Most satisfying, yeah. Yeah, sorry, most satisfying. Hmm.
Well, I've worked a whole bunch of different jobs, bro. I've
Okay.
worked in barbershops, I worked fast
Okay.
food, I've worked retail, I've done security, I've done telemarketing. Um, bro, I've done anything to deal with people, I've done it though, bro. The most satisfying job I ever had was it was the one of the worst jobs I had, but it was like working with like some good people though. It was like a
Okay.
Kroger or something like that. It was cool. Like the job sucked, but the people were cool though. The people were cool. So but most of the jobs I've had been like dead end jobs, meaningless,
Hmm.
BS
Hmm.
jobs
Hmm.
though. To be honest though, bro, nothing that I want to be like. That's a career. Like this is what I want to do
Yeah.
the rest of my
Yeah,
life.
yes.
You know.
Yeah, sorry. I just realized that now that you've mentioned all this, that when I asked you those things on Telegram before having this chat with you, I should have probably asked you about your, when I was referring to career, I was meaning like your occupations and all that you've done over the time. I wasn't really meaning like a career journey in terms of you being like one of those over the top kind of people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, as far as jobs, like I said, I've done security, I've worked fast food, I've done
Okay.
retail, like stuff like that, like regular BS, nowhere going jobs though, bro. I mean, honestly,
Okay.
bro, it's like
Yeah.
I worked so many jobs, man. Honestly though, bro,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I
Yeah, yeah.
can't even
Yeah,
tell you exactly how many jobs I've had more jobs probably than a whole bunch of people though, bro. But
yeah.
obviously,
Okay.
I'm not saying, listen,
Okay.
that's not a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not acting like it's a good thing. It's definitely
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a
yeah,
good
yeah.
thing. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
It's
of
not a
course.
great. It's not great at all. But it just some
Yeah.
people just aren't meant to really work for
Hmm.
people. Some people
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
easier
yeah.
to do their own thing.
Of course, yeah, I can relate to that because as much as I like people and get along with them, I'm just not someone that's like wanting to be, how do I put it this way? I'm just not into confrontation. Like if I'm like a boss, or even if I'm working under a boss, I just don't like confrontation. So I like to be on my own, like my space. And yeah, so like what made you realize that you wanted to get into the online space? Like, did you just come across it or just did someone introduce you?
Well, as far as online space in general, I've always been in
Yeah.
the online space though. 'Cause I used
Oh,
to do
okay.
music, so I've tried to get into like the music game. So I knew that
Okay.
with the music game, you got to get it online. You got to get a fan base, and you got to get
Uh-huh.
things. I've always been on like the Twitter where MySpace was there. I was always trying to do it. Just things always happen where it doesn't work out for me due to circumstances unforeseen. So things don't work out. But I've always seen the power of social media. I've always realized that you'll touch more people on social media than you can ever touch physically. And like I could reach a billion people on social media. I can't reach a billion people physically. So like
Mm, mm,
it's
mm.
just math to me though, man. Like what's going to give me the more bang for my buck? Then as I started learning more about social media and
Hmm.
realizing how much like really the income and when the social media platforms start making it easier for you to make income, I was like,
Okay.
okay, yo, let me just put 100% into it, do the best I can, and then see what happens. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely been rough. It hasn't been easy, but
Yeah, yeah,
a lot of it is mistakes I've made, those self inflicted, and a lot of things are stuff that I can fix. But do I see the bigger picture as far as the potential you can make off social media? Absolutely, because it's unlimited what you can make on here.
Okay, like what I meant by like the online space, I mean like in terms of what you're doing now, is like, did you just come across that, or did someone introduce you to certain opportunities that made you want to get into them more?
Oh, you
Let's
talking about
say,
like as far as what made me get into the hype space?
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Oh
just
yeah.
just yeah, just stuff like that in general.
Oh yeah, honestly, man, with the hype space though, when I first got into the hype thing though, I seen a platform called Watermine, and I was like, all right, it's cool. So I was getting paid. I put like 100 at first though, man. But then they hit
Okay.
me with this email saying if you put $10,000 in here in 3 months, you can make it 1 million. I didn't have 10,000, but I had 1,000, so I put 1,000 in there, and then
Okay.
you know how it happens. They rug pulls, and then you're trying to figure out what happened. You're watching all the videos, seeing if they're going to come back. You're finding out the offices aren't legit. The offices aren't real.
Oh. Hmm.
And then it's like, okay, so, but then you start seeing an opportunity. Like, there is money. These do pay though. This one ran for 8-9 months. You know, what if I
Wow.
could find another one that ran for 8-9 months? And then you start watching. I started watching YouTubers looking for platforms and
Okay.
stuff like that. I found a YouTuber called Banker Gerald.
Okay.
And at first I was like, yo, bro, he's promoting these platforms to get commission off people because all these platforms are scams. In fact, I know that I'm gonna find a platform that's not a scam because I found this platform that's not a scam that's been paying the whole time, and I'm smarter than him. And then I'm kind of find out even that platform ran for 2 years and it rug pulled on me. But then I realized, yo, bro, like yo, I was the dumb one thinking I'm smarter than him. And, it just made me realize that when I found out about it, it was more like, yeah, I know what I'm getting into, but I see the opportunities to make money because it's a numbers game. Though it's about it's probability. Like if I budget and do everything right, I'm gonna lose 100%. But all it takes is one platform to really hit, and with compounding, you can make that money back. Though, but I mean, it's risky. It's all risky though, man. But I seen an opportunity in this. Like this is free money. It's free. I just got to be able to stay in the game, and that's all it is.
Yeah, I remember in one of your videos you had spoken about Z-Ball. Was that your best one out of all the platforms you've actually been on?
Oh no, hell no, man. I've had my best platform was one of the OTC platforms, man. I think VN
Okay,
Trust, the VN Trust, I was doing good, but they shut down. Like
okay,
I was doing good for like 2 weeks. Zeppo was a
okay,
good platform. It was one of my first platforms that I kind of fell in love with. That I thought was going
okay,
to be here forever. And then
okay.
I even invested in an after plan. That's when I found out after plans don't pay at all. And yeah, so Zeppo was one of those lessons where you can't fall in love with a platform. One of my
Oh,
favorite platforms of all time was one called Finanex, which is actually pretty
okay.
decent. I thought Finanex was actually kind of real. Kind of find out that it wasn't real, and it just made me show you that all these platforms they're all going to pull
Yeah.
a rug. It's not a matter of if it's not; it's a matter of when. But as far as the hype game, though, boss, just watching different YouTubers, seeing the opportunity, seeing the potential, seeing I could put other people on. Of course, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just showing people what I'm doing. And some people have
Yeah.
had success following my strategy. Some people
Yeah.
haven't. Everybody's strategy is different. It really depends on when you get into these platforms, anyway, to be honest. But with these platforms, you could get in day one and it ends day two, or you could get in you could wait day 25, or it goes 200 days, or you get in 201 and it ends 205, or you might get in day 200 and it goes 500 more days. So you can't predict what these platforms are going to do.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. You mentioned about an after plan. I was following your thing on Henbo, and I remember you did do an investment though on an out of plan for Henbo. I think for you did like the $80 plan. How did that one go? Like, did they pay out for that one?
Yeah, I say this, right? I didn't get it. Yeah, I'll say this: don't do after plans, God. Don't do after plans. Yeah, they definitely they definitely didn't hit me with that after plan though, man. But I say this though: it's like if I'm a star athlete, I'm gonna get away with a lot more than the play on the bench is gonna get away with, right? Though, right? So I was able to talk to them about listen, man, you know I promote you guys, whatever like that though, bro. I don't care about, you don't have to pay me the after plan. Just make sure that just look out for me though, boss. Just at least give me back my deposit. But we worked it out and I just do it to a daily plan though, boss. So I didn't make nothing out of it. I didn't lose anything. But they're not gonna do that for everybody though, bro. But when you mean money, you might be able to get away with certain things. But I'm not saying that everybody should try to do that. Because this I did it don't mean that you can do it, you know.
Of course, but so they refunded you on the 80 plan.
They didn't refund me. It's kind of weird, but I was able to throw it into the daily plan though, boss. So they worked it out with me, and I know other people have had that situation. They haven't done it for them. So like I said, all I can do is tell my crypto journey. I can't force them to do anything for nobody else.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that famous saying: you can take the horse to the river, but you can't force it to drink. I've always followed your disclaimers, and you can't be sued in a court of law. You've always done the disclaimer from the beginning to end, you know.
Exactly.
Problem is,
a beautiful thing.
Pardon?
Disclaimers are a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah. On a final note, you said something on one of your live casts, and when you said something about YouTube putting restrictions on you, I never really understood that because there's nothing you really say that's really dodgy. So I don't know what YouTube is smoking there.
Man, YouTube is the reason my channel took a hit, though, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is, because I'll be 100% honest with you. This whole niche is dodgy in a way, though. You feel me? Because you are promoting technically platforms that may or may not run forever, though. And then a lot of these platforms, let's be honest, are pretty sketchy, though. But you're giving people the heads up. You're letting them know, like, there's a small chance this platform is sketchy. So understand what you're getting into when you get into it. Some people don't speak English. I don't know, whatever reason they decide to invest money for something they don't understand. Some people just are gamble heads and don't care, gonna put whatever into it. That's not my problem. That's not my fault. But what was the question again? I forgot.
No, my question was that you had mentioned in one of your live casts that YouTube ends up restricting you. Yeah, I never understood that because you don't see anything wrong in your video. You always put disclaimers.
YouTube, because what happened, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened, right?
Okay.
I had my channel was growing, Meenmoney was coming up, people started noticing Meenmoney. One of my videos get flagged. It gets flagged. They warn me saying you're promoting fraudulent activity. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I panic. And I'm like, since I know for a fact that YouTube, what they can do is a video that you post, you can have that video for a year with no problems, and a year later or 2 years later, they flag it for whatever reason, and it could take your whole channel down, or they give you warning. So if you have a whole bunch of videos like that, they can take your channel down one time. So I had about 800 videos up. I said, I know for a fact from past experience, if I delete all these videos, it's going to hurt my channel. But I don't know exactly what I did wrong. I do know I'm going to change it up a little bit. So I started saying things a little bit differently. But with me deleting all those videos, it kind of hurt me where YouTube was pushing me. So I'm kind of like starting over. Like, even though it looks like I got a lot, I really don't have a lot of people watching me right now. But it's a process where you can build it back up. But yeah, YouTube actually deleted my channel. They deleted my channel too, because I made a backup channel because they wore my channel. And then the backup channel got deleted, talking about I'm promoting fraudulent stuff. But then I contacted YouTube, and I was like, and that's why I deleted all the videos on my channel. Because imagine they had deleted my main channel, which is because this is not my main channel. I'm a blogger. So the main thing I do is blog. So Meenmoney isn't my main YouTube channel. I have a main YouTube channel called It's Mean that does like blogging, like hip hop and stuff like that. So that's my main YouTube channel.
Okay. How many subscribers you got on that one?
Yeah, this is my side channel right here. So
how many subscribers you got on your main channel?
Yeah, It's Mean. Yeah, definitely check it out, guys. But so they hit me with that, deleted my channel. But when I appealed it, they was able to give me my channel back. So once they gave me my channel back, I was like, I know I can do this now because I'm not breaking any rules. But I'll tell you this though, I think in the future, I don't see how this lane stays live on YouTube. There's no way, because too many people are gonna lose money. And people don't understand. And once I feel there's regulations on crypto,
Yeah.
It's gonna go based on how the regulations of crypto go. So but right now I feel like it's a perfect opportunity because it's wild wild west. So even though you can lose a lot more now, you can make a
Yeah.
lot more now too because you have
Yeah.
opportunities with no regulations to make 1% on your crypto, to make 2% on your crypto, staking your crypto in DeFi. I mean, can you 100% lose your crypto? Absolutely, but
Of
if you
course.
do it right, you compound and you
Yeah.
get your ROI back and you invest only what you can lose and you're in there for the long haul, there's gonna be one platform that might give you 2-3 years. There's gonna be that
Yeah.
one platform that you might be able to compound for like weeks and triple your money. You feel me? So you just gotta be able to stay in the game. If you treat it like gambling, you're gonna get treated like gambling. You're gonna lose everything. If you treat it like
Yeah. I
investment,
mean,
you can make
yeah.
money.
Yeah, I think gambling is okay provided you're not risking an amount of money that's going to make you suicidal. Like it's like when you have people that go into the casino and they gamble, they throw what they afford to lose. That's fine, but as long as they don't, do stupid things. So that's
But
just
those
how
are
I
the
look at
people
it.
you got to worry about, though, because those are the people that have the biggest voice, the stupid people that's going to lose everything. And those are the
Oh
people
no,
that
I
complain.
wasn't meaning the reckless ones. I was meaning like the casual ones, just
Yeah,
more
that's what I'm
those
saying.
type of.
But casual and stupid, too, though, because you can be casual, you can be stupid because you don't know what you're doing. Because look,
Yeah,
most people don't have the discipline to be like,
yeah,
I'm only going to lose $30 and that's it. Or I'm making $5 a day. But some people be like, instead of making $5 a day, I want to make $10 a day. So if
yeah,
they have a
yeah.
thousand in there and they had that thousand in there for 90 days, rather than
Mm.
compound that thousand, they want to add 5,000 more into it. And
Oh, I
then
see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
you see
that's
what I
silly.
mean? Instead of just
Yeah,
sticking
yeah,
with that thousand out, make what you
yeah,
can
yeah.
from that thousand or compound. So even if you lose,
Hmm.
you don't lose the whole thing. Instead of
Oh, I see.
adding
Yeah,
more into it, though, man, people get greedy. People
yeah.
want faster, or people
Hmm.
instead of going to a 2%, 1% platform, they want 5%, 10% daily. The ones that's not
Yeah,
sustainable, and
yeah,
they wonder why they lose. So you can't treat it like gambling, though, because it
yeah, yeah.
ultimately you could treat it like gambling, but if you treat it like an investor, though, you'll make more money in the long term, though.
Yeah. I haven't seen you do a double in a while. Have you given up on doublers?
Say that again.
I said I haven't seen you do a doubler in a while. Have you given up on them?
Honestly, no real good double has come. And honestly, when they do come, they don't pay. They don't even pay for one day. So what's the point? I leave them alone. I don't think there's gonna be a
Yeah.
double that's gonna catch my attention. I don't trust
Hmm.
them at all, honestly.
Okay, last question for you. What's your thoughts really on the crypto space? Like, do you think crypto is going to rebound this year, or do you think it's going to still be in a bit of a depression zone?
Honestly, I think it all depends on how this war goes and how long this war thing goes. Because with inflation, I don't know how it is around the
Hmm.
world, but I know
Hmm.
in America though, man, we have high inflation right now because of the war,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
everything is going up, and so
Yeah.
everything stock market is low, so crypto
Yeah.
trading is going to be low too. So
Yeah.
with everything, with people not really investing money right now, people not knowing what to do
Okay.
with their money,
Yeah.
everything is going to be low for a while. But I think once it starts rebounding, once everything starts catching up, once the market start getting balanced, bearing any nuclear war or anything like that, I think crypto 100% is here to stay. As long as there's no nuclear war or anything that's going to destroy like technology or EMPs or anything like that, I think that crypto's going to be here for a while because you can't get rid of it. If they could get rid of it, they would have got rid of it. That's why I'm like, yo, jump on everything right now. I believe that we've seen the potential of crypto at its highest,
Hmm.
and I
Hmm.
believe that it can get even higher than that. But it's not going to happen overnight. It's definitely not. I really believe it depends on how everything goes with this war, but it's bound to bounce back though. I don't see it going nowhere. I don't see big time investors taking their money out. If anything, once they start getting more regulations on it, more it gets more insured. Like as far as
Hmm.
like the stock market starts accepting it, I think you'll
Okay.
see a big difference in the money that gets in crypto. I could see 100K Bitcoin in the future.
Yeah, I know experts are predicting it to be 500 K, I think. So I'm looking forward to that day,
Yeah. So imagine this: if Bitcoin is 500K a coin, imagine what other coins behind it are gonna be.
Yeah, especially Ethereum.
Yeah, Ethereum,
Yeah, yeah,
BNB, um, a whole bunch of mid cap coins, even some of these small cap coins that might become bigger. Remember, Bitcoin was like $1 coin at one point. So you don't know what's the potential in some of these coins. Some of these coins might reach Bitcoin numbers we don't even know. Who knows to say? Well, who's to say what BNB could reach? And if BNB explodes, Ethereum might explode too. People expect Ethereum to blow past Bitcoin. So we don't know what the future of these coins are going to be.
Okay, just a quick question. I know you had mentioned about the I know, like you mentioned about the war, but isn't another reason for inflation was because Biden had taken something of this pipeline, I think, regarding oil, because he's more for green energy. Isn't that another reason for inflation?
I think, well, I don't know much about it, so I'm not going to act like I'm smart and know everything about it. But I would say I know that inflation is. I believe personally, the oil thing does have a thing. What they did to Russia, as far as putting those what's that thing they put on Russia? Those
sanctions.
Yeah, those sanctions on Russia definitely played a part, because now people are paying way more money for with the bailout, with the crypto, with giving people all this extra money at the time. That kind of helped towards inflation. Sending all those weapons to Ukraine, that's definitely going to cause a lot of inflation. That's definitely going to cause a lot of money. So it's going to be a lot. We're in it for a long haul, though, bro. And I don't think it's going to get any easier, because this war is just beginning. So, I mean,
what's your quick thoughts on him? Do you think he's going to retain the presidency next year?
Say that again.
I said, what's your quick thoughts on him? Because there are lots of opinions on him, mostly negative. Do you think he's going to retain the presidency next year?
Retain the presidency? Who? Biden?
Yep.
Oh, nah, he's done. Oh, Trump is done. Trump is about to be president again. Biden's done. He's gone. They're going to kick him out so fast.
Okay, so you don't think it's going to represent the Democrats? It's going to be someone else?
Oh, hell no. It's going to be Trump. Yo, they hated Trump so bad. It's crazy how they hated Trump so much. And as soon as Biden became president, they loved. And it's not even Biden's fault. A lot of it's not even Biden's fault. Biden would just play a rough hand. It's not his fault. But boy, they're making Biden look bad, man. And Biden is definitely getting scapegoated on a lot of things. It's not looking too good for him to be president. I would be severely shocked if he wins president again. I don't see how. But it could happen. I don't know. It's not like I keep tabs on who people like or who people don't. But I'm pretty sure that people are looking at Trump. Like, if Trump runs again, because Trump is definitely running again, I could see Trump possibly being president again. It looks like.
Would you be happy about that?
I didn't hate Trump. I didn't fall for what everybody said, all this racist stuff. I think he said. I just think he's a millionaire, though. He's a billionaire. He just thinks like a rich man. So do I think there's some racism in his past? Do I think some of the stuff he said was ignorant? Do I agree with everything that he said? Absolutely not. But do I think that he's as bad as they portray him to be? Absolutely not. I think the media does a lot of exaggeration of lies, and the media makes you hate who you hate, because it's ironic how, because to me it's like they weren't saying Trump was this and Trump was that when Trump was getting a lot of support from African Americans, but as soon as he becomes president and they start saying this racist thing, now he's racist towards everybody. So I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyways, thanks so much for your time. You've been very indulgent towards me and been patient towards me despite all my technical issues. Hopefully, when I chat to you in the future, I can get this camera sorted out, man.
That's no problem. I appreciate it, though, brother. You starting a YouTube channel or something? Or what you doing this for? I didn't even ask.
Oh, no, I've always had a YouTube channel. I like to add different variations. Most of it's based on sports chats, based on political stuff. You can always look at my channel. I'll actually send you the link to the chat, and you'll find all my clips there.
Yeah, cool, definitely.
All right. Take care, man.
You too, brother. I appreciate you.